Armstrong. Entertainment. I'm probably going to get a lot of crap for this movie review. Hey everyone, welcome to Armstrong Entertainment. My name's Chad, and I saw the movie Drive. I'd like to first point off, this is my very first outdoor movie review. I'm supposed to be getting some natural light in here, so maybe it'll look a little better than my other reviews. Anyways, going into the movie Drive, stars Ryan Gosling, Carry Mulligan, Albert Brooks, Ron Perlman, and Christina Hendricks. As soon as I saw the preview, I kind of thought I knew what the movie would be about. You know, it looked like it was about Ryan Gosling's character was a stuntman driver during the day, and he kind of moonlit at night as a getaway car driver. He meets a girl, there's an elevator scene, there's some cool music, pretty standard stuff. Not at all. This movie is beyond violent, and it's not the type of violence that's Quentin Tarantino where he cuts off heads and blood splurts everywhere. It is very realistic, and I don't know, maybe I'm a big wimp, and I don't like this type of violence where it's so real that you actually think, I actually was like, oh crap, he just killed that guy. But obviously it's a movie and he didn't. I'm just not into the real gritty violence. It was a very gritty movie for me, and it was hard for me to watch this movie. So the movie stars Ryan Gosling. He's a stuntman driver for the movies, they say. And of course at night he moonlights, and he's a getaway car driver. It's kind of a dangerous job, but he does it. I don't really know why. You don't really know much about his character at all. You don't even know his name. They just call him Driver or Kid the entire time. You have no idea where he came from, why he does this, what's his motivation. Like, I kind of wish I would have learned a little more about him to see what drove him. Drove, because he's a driver. I wish I would have seen what was the fact, like what made him do what he does, because I had no idea why he did certain things. And the whole point of the movie was basically he does a job and there's kind of like a bounty out on his head and this chick. I don't understand what Ryan Gosling's motivation was with this woman, Carey Mulligan. When you see the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about, but just know there's no motivation there whatsoever, and it kind of questions why is he doing what he's doing. This movie is very little dialogue. Ryan Gosling basically gets away with a smirk and a smile and a nod, a head nod, and that's pretty much his dialogue. It must have been a real easy movie to shoot for him. But then again, he has a lot of good facial expressions. He's a great actor. I thought he was great. The whole cast is really, really good. But just not my type of movie personally. On a side note, this is a little weird, but Finding Nemo, Albert Brooks, it's a little weird to hear him swearing, cussing, and killing people and doing all this crazy stuff that Nemo wouldn't do. Or Nemo's dad wouldn't do. The story was kind of lame, to be honest. I thought it was a little boring. Not much happened. Character development, the violence, great. If you're really into violence and you want to kill people, go watch this movie. You'll like it. I'm guessing the audience is going to be 50-50. I wouldn't say don't see this movie, because it was a good movie, but I'm just not a big fan of this type of violence, and it's a pretty violent film. Probably the best part of the movie was the soundtrack. The music is its character of its own. It's great soundtrack. So this based off of a book. I'm not sure what the book is like, but if it's anything like the movie, it's really graphic and really gory. I'm not sure what I should tell people to do. This is a really weird thing. I personally didn't like the movie, but I'm thinking a lot of people will like it. It did pretty bad in the theater, so I don't think it's going to be out much longer. If I had to say yes or no, I would say skip it. Sorry. I know I'm going to get a lot of crap for this, but I would say skip Drive. Definitely rent it. Skip it though in the theater. Drive.